Not on My Watch, a financial literacy podcast with Jeff Moore. And this podcast is going to crush the notion that the collective wealth of Black and Brown America will be $0 by the year 2053. And in order for us to crush that notion, one of the things that we must first do is we must start to recondition the way we view our money, the way that we collect our money, the way we spend our money, the way we earn our money, the way we pass our money. Because those are some of the traps, and those are some of the places where we are the most illiterate and need more information on to provide the right type of direction, the right type of energy, the right type of emotion, and the right type of mindset if we're ever going to recapture the control of the money that we have under our management. It is very important that we first get into the mindset that what the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. And that is so important when it relates to your money mindset and your financial mindset. And that's very important if we're going to recapture some of the energy that we once had in controlling our dollars, getting our money in the right position, that we give our money directions, that we start to recondition our mind to first and foremost pay ourselves first, because money is rarely about the money. Money is all about behavior, your habits, your thoughts, and your feelings about money, and what your financial goals are basically going to determine how you are going to position your money at first. And some of the things that I've been seeing is that many people suffer from keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up with the Combses, keeping up with the Carters, and they make financial decisions that stop and hinder their process instead of making their process go to the next level. See, one of the things that you'll find is that, the Joneses and the Combses and the Carters exercise a lot of financial discipline and had strategies with their monies, that their monies built assets to fund their lifestyles. And oftentimes I see a lot of people just making split decisions with their monies just to keep up with that. So one of the things that we need to do is to rid the stinking thinking that is in our minds. And we have to change the narrative of how we view our money. So how do we do that? Because we have no formal training on money, no formal education on money. That's all by design. And that's all by design to get you to give up control of your money. So when you give up control over your money, you put your money in a situation where it is not going to reach its maximum in savings and opportunities, because there are other control factors that's going to limit the growth, limit the gains, and limit the increases that your money is going to have. So we have to take a step back, and we got to get ready with our comeback. And it starts with the mindset, because when you have a strong mindset, when you start to practice and start to condition your behavior, or better yet, change your behavior and how you view and how you see your money, then those things are going to produce a much greater outcome. There's going to produce a much greater impact. It's going to create a much greater vehicle and opportunity for you to have use and enjoyment of that money, and be in a situation to give you greater impact on you having money to fund the things that you are passionate about. So let's get started. We're going to talk about some things. I wrote down a couple of things here about mindset and how to have a victorious mindset as you relate to your financial game plan and as you relate to developing a new financial mindset on you achieving the things that you want to desire in your life. And at first it starts with, I like to call it affirmations, because affirmations are the key. Some of my favorite affirmations that I repeat daily to myself. And whenever, times where the great financial decisions are to become, it's always good to make those financial decisions in a place of a healthy mindset, in a place of a financial mindset that's going to propel you to the next level. And one of the things that I'll share with you that I repeat to myself daily whenever I'm going to make a financial decision is I tell myself, I feel good. I repeat this over and over. I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel successful. I feel terrific. And more importantly, I feel rich. And I rehearse these things in my mind and get my mind in the right attitude to make that financial decision so that I will be able to be in control and of that financial decision that I'm making going forth. So I want you to try to do those things or have an affirmation kind of checklist in your mind as you make your next big financial decision, because you remember what the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. So the more important thing is to get good energy in your mindset as you relate to making that decision. So I feel good. I feel terrific. I feel fantastic. I feel healthy. I am rich. I make that decision. And then I know that because I thought those things in my mindset and I spoke those things to the universe, those decisions that I'm going to be making are going to be impactful and powerful, and they're going to go in my direction because I put the right energy around it. So it's three things that I want to talk about as it relates to mindset, as it relates to you. And if you are suffering from not having a positive mindset on how you view your money and how you are conditioning your financial mindset, here's three things that I would like for you to start to do today. And the first thing is I want you to change the way that you've been thinking, because there will be no change until you change. You have to put a game plan on how you're going to approach and how are you going to start to think about overcoming some of the financial trials and tribulations that you're currently facing. And it's quite simple, is to, in the change process, start to write down all of the things that you wish and all of the things that you desire and all of the things that you want to have and all of the things that you want to give as it relates to your money. That is the cornerstone of changing your mindset, is to start with the attitude that you're going to change, and you're going to write down all of the things that you are going to become, and you're going to write down all of the things that you are going to give in that process. And as you write them, you rehearse them and you replay those things and you feed that to your subconscious mind, so your subconscious mind will go to work on your behalf. The second thing I want you to do is to change your financial habits and start visualizing what's important with the money that you wish to desire and have. Visualization is so important, because if you can see it, then you can achieve it. So start visualizing how having that $1,000 in the bank is going to feel. Start visualizing how having that $10,000 in your emergency account is going to feel. Start visualizing the assets that you are going to accumulate and the lifestyle that those assets are going to produce on your behalf. Start visualizing that new house that you want to live in, that new car that you want to drive, the money that you want to give to your favorite charities, the monies that you want to fund the things that you're passionate about. Start visualizing the things that money and that lifestyle is going to provide for you. Visualization is so important because if you can see it, then you can achieve it. Visualization is the second point that you should capture. And the third and final thing is make a commitment to break all of the negative energy that is surrounding you and keeping you from becoming great. When you associate yourself with the positive energy and with positive people and people that's going to push you to be the best version of yourself, you will start to achieve some of the things that you're desiring in life. A lot of times we don't get to the goal, or we don't hit the mark because we got too many negative influences. We got too many Debbie Downers in our corner. We got too many people telling us that we can't do that. You got too many people say, why you want to do that? You got too many people saying, you think you can do that? You smart enough, or you rich enough, or you come from this neighborhood, or you come from that background. You got to break all of those negative energies away from you and free yourself so your mind can start to produce the things that you are conditioning it to produce. So that's my take. And that's where we start in building a mindset and building a financial IQ and building the financial intelligence that we can change our money trajectory around. 2053 is 32 years away, and they are predicting that the collective wealth of Black and brown America is going to be zero. So that's not on my watch. And it starts right now. If you're watching this and changing your mindset on how you view yourself and how you view your money, that is the foundation for having any kind of success, especially as it relates to having money success. So that's where we're going to start, and that's where we're going to keep building the foundation of making sure that our financial mindset is on par, making sure that our financial mindset is on key, making sure that we get the visualization practice down, that we can start to see the things that we want to accomplish, that we can start to believe it, because whatever the mind can conceive, the mind believes that it will achieve. So that is important. Mindset is everything. You cannot produce anything of value, of anything of substance with a negative mindset. So we have to change that. We have to kill the stinking thinking. We have to be in a position that we can have freedom of thought, clarity of vision, and visualization of actions and the things that we're going to do, and the things that we wished, and the things that we desire, the things that we are going to accomplish. This is Jeff Moore, Moore Financial Solutions. I work with professionals and entrepreneurs, y'all, and I help them to get control of their money. I help them to build tax-exempt income, and I help them to leave a legacy of money to the next generation. You can find me at www.moorestrategy.com. Click and subscribe to this channel. We're going to be giving some great information, some great value that you want to be able to use to build your financial kingdom, and more importantly, to build your financial mindset empire. Have a great day, guys.